Hello, everyone, and welcome back to EasySpeak Podcast, where learning English becomes simple and enjoyable. I'm John.
Hi, John, and hello to all our amazing listeners. It feels great to be here today.
Judy, you look really cheerful today. Did something good happen?
Maybe. I started my morning with a long walk outside, and it really lifted my mood.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Was the weather nice?
It was perfect. The sun was warm, the air felt fresh, and the birds were singing like a little concert.
That sounds like a beautiful start to the day, and actually, it fits our topic perfectly.
Oh, really? What are we talking about today?
Today, we're exploring the idea of spending time in nature, why it matters, and how it helps us feel better.
That's a great topic. Nature has a special way of calming the mind.
Exactly. And we'll also learn some useful English words for outdoor activities.
Before we jump in, should we remind our listeners of something?
Yes. Friends, if you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe to Easy Speak Podcast.
And give this episode a like. It really helps us create more content for you.
All right, Judy, let's get into it. You said you went for a morning walk.
Yes, there's a park close to my home. I go there whenever I feel stressed.
How were you feeling before the walk?
Honestly, a bit overwhelmed. Too many emails. Too much noise. My head felt full.
I understand that completely. Life moves very fast these days.
But after just 10 minutes outside, I felt lighter, calmer. Nature works like magic.
Yes, it's great for mental health, which means how your mind feels.
There's a word for this feeling: mindfulness.
Mindfulness, meaning being present, right?
Exactly. Not thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, just noticing the moment.
And nature helps with that, because there are fewer distractions.
Also, it's a great chance for a digital detox, a break from screens.
Yes, put the phone away. Look at the sky instead.
John, what outdoor activities do you enjoy?
I love hiking. It's basically walking on natural trails, usually in forests or hills.
Is it difficult?
Sometimes, but the view at the top always makes it worth it.
I prefer picnics, sitting, eating, relaxing. That's my style.
And don't forget the ants.
Oh, yes. They always want to join the picnic.
What about camping? Ever tried it?
I want to like camping, but I get scared in the dark.
Come on, it's not that bad. You can sit by a campfire and look at the stars.
That does sound beautiful.
Do you think nature helps with learning English?
Absolutely. You can describe what you see, which is great vocabulary practice.
For example, you can say, "The grass is so green," or "The sky looks bright today."
Yes. And if you bring a notebook, you can write short sentences about what you see.
Like, "I see a small dog running," or "I hear birds singing."
Those simple sentences help your English grow without stress.
Nature is also a great place for conversations.
Exactly. When you walk beside someone, it's easier to talk. No pressure, no noise.
I've had some of my best talks while walking on a quiet path.
Same here. Fresh air somehow helps thoughts flow better.
But what if someone doesn't live near mountains or forests?
Oh, that's okay. Even a small park works. Even a single tree on your street is nature.
True. You can watch the leaves change colors through the seasons.
Green in summer, orange in autumn. Yeah, nature always changes.
And taking a deep breath outside can change your mood in seconds.
John, I think we should give our listeners a small challenge.
Um, I was thinking the same thing. All right, everyone. Here's your challenge for the week. Go outside for at least 20 minutes.
And try not to look at your phone. Keep it in your pocket or bag.
During those 20 minutes, look around and name 5 things you see in English.
Like tree, cloud, bird, bench, flower. Easy and fun.
And if you want, write a short sentence about each one.
I'm going to do the challenge too.
Me too. I'll go for another walk tomorrow morning.
Maybe I'll ride my bike. Don't worry, I'll wear my helmet.
Talking about all this nature makes me want to go outside right now.
Same here. But first, we should finish the episode.
Good point. And maybe after this, we can plan a team picnic with fewer ants this time.
Yeah, we'll try.
This was a refreshing conversation, Judy.
I agree. Nature reminds us that we are human, not robots.
And humans need green spaces.
Well, I think that's everything for today.
Yes, we covered a lot. Mental health, hiking, camping, picnics, and digital detox.
We hope today's episode helps you feel more confident talking about nature in English.
Before you go, please subscribe to the EasySpeak Podcast.
And share this episode with a friend. Maybe a friend who likes walking or hiking.
And leave a comment below. What is your favorite outdoor activity?
Don't worry about mistakes, just try.
We can't wait to read your answers.
Thank you so much for listening.
Have a wonderful, nature-filled week.
See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone, and don't forget to go outside.